하지 마.
Top 10 Historical Korean Dramas. A historical drama, also known as a period piece, is a dramatic work set in a past time period, typically used in film and television. It presents historical events and characters with varying degrees of fictional elements, such as creative dialogue or fictional scenes. Historical dramas can include romances, adventure films, and swashbucklers. Historical K-dramas are fascinating to watch because they provide all the aspects we've come to know and love in our favorite dramas while also giving viewers a look into South Korea's history. Here are some of the best K-dramas featuring historical histories. Number 1. Mr. Queen. Jang Bong-hwan, a South Korean chef, is hired to cook for a top politician in the Blue House presidential residences. After an accident, he finds himself in the body of Queen Kim So-young, who is a descendant of King Cheol-jong. Sun-won, the late King Sun-jo's queen, has taken advantage of King Cheol-jong's good nature and is ruling the realm in her name. Queen Kim So-young discovers that her husband has hidden secrets and is not as gentle as he seems.
한 번만 더 구슬했다가는
Number 2. Alchemy of Souls 1 and 2. Set in a fictional country called Daeho that does not exist in history or on maps, it is about the love and growth of young mages as they overcome their twisted fates due to a forbidden magic spell known as the Alchemy of Souls, which allows souls to switch bodies. It follows the story of an elite assassin named Naksu, whose soul is accidentally trapped inside the weak body of Mudok, Jang-uk's servant, from a powerful and noble mage family in the country. The young master of the Jang family, Jang-uk, holds a dark secret about his scandalous birth. He wants the formidable assassin to help change his destiny. Number 3. The Red Sleeve. Yi-sun, a young prince in Korea in the second half of the 1700s, is aloof and obsessed with perfection. Although the murder of his father still haunts him, it puts him in a position to succeed to the kingdom when his grandpa, the current king who was harsh and brutal and who killed Yi-sun's father, passes away. When he ultimately ascended to the throne, he was vowed to uphold morality and change the law, but the manner in which his father was murdered has left him emotionally traumatized. He meets Sung Do-kim, a young woman at court. She catches Yi-sun's attention, and he tries to persuade her to become his legal concubine. Sung Do-kim, however, has a strong sense of independence. She also has the intelligence to see that becoming a royal consort to the future king is a prestigious role, but one would restrict her freedom and likely bring her a little in the way of joy. But Yi-sun's love for Sung Do-kim is true, and she starts to understand that forming a union with him could ultimately benefit his troubled realm. Number 4. Under the Queen's Umbrella. The royal family is constantly bothered by a troublesome princess who live in the palace and are about to become legitimate crown princess. Im Hyung, the mother, is the spouse of a powerful monarch. She is, however, a prickly, sensitive, and irritable queen, as opposed to exuding an air of elegance and grace. She became more at ease as a result of everyone continuing to irritate her. She is a queen who occasionally swallows her pride and has even been heard swearing. She has hardship every day of her life, yet she perseveres through it all for the sake of her kids. Number 5. Joseon attorney and morality. Kang Han-soo is a cunning attorney who painstakingly prepares his cases and takes advantage of the feelings of his clients for his own gain. But as he unwittingly establishes himself as a hero and problem solver among the regular people, he starts to see the need to pursue real justice. Kang Han-soo develops into a fair and moral lawyer over time. Lee Yun-ju, one of his customers, first employs him to get retribution, but later ends up supporting his goal of upholding the law and defending the innocent. This change demonstrates Kang Han-soo's development both as a legal expert and as a person. Number 6. Mr. Sunshine. Mr. Sunshine is set during the early 1900s and follows the story of a man, Lee Byung-hun, who was a slave as a child but escaped aboard a U.S. ship and grew up in America. As an adult, he returns to Joseon as a soldier during the final years of Joseon era and the beginning of the Japanese occupation. He also develops a relationship with a noblewoman, played by Kim Tae-ri, who is a part of the righteous army. At the same time, he discovers a plot by foreign forces to colonize Korea. Number 7. Tale of the Nine-Tailed, 1938. An unexpected case brought Lee Yeon back to 1938, where he met again with Ryu Hong-ju. Once a mountain spirit lover in the West, he now has a top-class restaurant in the capital, Gyeongsang. He also met his younger brother, Lee Rang. Meanwhile, the ghost of former guard and former friend Chun Moo-young has become hostile. Leon struggles to return the moment to the person he loves. Number 8. Kingdom. 10 days have passed since the king's collapse from an illness. Queen Jo and her father, Chief State Councilor Jo Hak-ju, have forbidden anyone from saying the king, including his son Crown Prince Lee Chang. Meanwhile, rumors spread that the king is dead. Crown Prince Lee Chang senses something sinister and sneaks into the king's palace. He sees a shadowy monster through a door and smells its foul stench. His guard, Moo-young, steals the medical journal for the king, which lists the name of physician Lee Sung-hui. Crown Prince Lee Chang and Moo-young travel to the Ji-Yul-hon clinic in Dongnae to find out what happened to the king. They discover the clinic is in ruins and dead bodies have been found under a building. The only person to survive the clinic is medical staff member Sobi. Sobi tells them that the dead they saw at the clinic are not dead, and they will rise up soon to kill. Number 9. Pachinko. Pachinko tells the story of Sunja's journey through 80 years of life. Growing up in the middle of Japanese colonization, Sunja, played by Kim Min-ha, meets with the leader of the Yakuza and fish broker, Ko Han-soo, played by Lee Min-ho. Sunja, who is pregnant with Han-soo's son, just learns that the man is married. Sunja hides her father's identity from her son. His father meets Bae Ik-sak, played by Steven Sang-yoon, who believes his life will end soon. Bae Ik-sak married Sunja so that she could name the child. Later, they moved to Osaka to live with the Isak family. There, he was surprised that Koreans were treated badly and discriminated against. The Sunja family founded Pachinko, a gambling-like place in Osaka, to survive. Number 10. Lovers of the Red Sky. A young lady named Hong Chun-ki is a painter during the Joseon dynasty, which is quite uncommon in Joseon Korea, because Confucian norms forbid women from engaging in such activities. Despite being born without seeing, she managed to develop a sense of vision. She has now been admitted into the nation's premier art college. She encounters Haram, an astrologer who was born seeing but lost his eyesight as a youngster one day. Haram's situation is the complete reverse of her own. Nevertheless, despite being blind, he also possesses a remarkable gift that enables him to foretell the future by tracking the movement of the sky at night. The two become embroiled in the ongoings at the royal court, particularly those involving two princes, the feisty Prince Yangmyung and the ruthless, cunning Prince Juhyang, who is vying to become Joseon the Great.
대군나리와의 관계가 예사롭지 않아 보여. 여쭤볼까 했는데.
아직 그런 사이는 아닐세.
아직이라뇨? 아니,